So now they want us to translate and solve. So example 9, translate and solve. Then graph the solution on the number line and write the solution in interval notation. Okay, so here's what they want us to translate, this statement right here. 19 less than p, so it's going to be p minus 19, because it's a less than. Okay, and then the weird wording gets weird. So 19 less than p, we've got that, is no less than. So it can't be less than 47. So it's got to be greater than or equal to 47. Greater than or equal to 47. So I think that wording's kind of tricky, no less than. So, and we just used less than previously when we were talking about 19 less than p. But now this part right here is no less than. So that means it's got to be greater than or equal to. That was tricky. Okay, so I'll let you think about that one. But now we have this inequality. We're going to add 19 to both sides. P is greater than or equal to 66. Okay, draw the number line. 0. Let's see, we want to count by tens probably. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we've got 70, we've got 50. You can choose your scale, how you want to write those out. And then 66 is going to be, about here. Usually graph in green. Okay, so greater than or equal to 66. It's going to look like this. I'm going to go ahead and write the 66 in there so I remember that's where it's at. And then the interval notation is going to be bracket 66 to infinity. Okay. So Angie has to spend, Angie has $20 to spend on juice boxes for her son's preschool picnic. Each pack of juice boxes costs $2.63. What is the maximum number of packs she can buy? Well, okay, so we're trying to figure out how many she can buy. Let's say X is the number of juice boxes that she's going to buy. Okay, so if you take $2.63 times each juice box, that's got to be less than or equal to $20. She can spend the whole $20, right? Okay, so Angie has $20 to spend on juice boxes. Each pack of juice boxes costs $2.63. What's the maximum number of packs she can buy? Okay, so I get $2.63 times X is less than or equal to 20. I'm going to divide both sides by 2.63, 2.63 I should say. And so X has to be less than or equal to, now let's see what we get. I think we're going to get some kind of crazy decimal thing going on. 20 divided by 2.63. So I'm getting like 7.60456, blah, blah, blah. But I can't go over $20, or Angie can't go over $20. So X is the most number of juice boxes she can buy is 7. So the most she can buy is 7. We need a whole number answer here because you can't buy like part of the pack. They won't let you do that. so she can buy 7, but she doesn't have enough to buy 8. So. All right, so now let's look at this one. Sergio and Elizabeth have a very tight vacation budget. They plan to rent a car from a company that charges $75 a week plus 25 cents a mile. How many miles? So we're looking for how many miles, and let's call it M for miles. How many miles can they travel during the week and still keep within their $200 budget? Okay, so a couple things going on here. The company's going to charge $75 no matter what. So even if they don't drive any place, they're getting charged $75. Plus, then it's 25 cents for every mile they're driving. And a lot of times companies do this type of thing. And they need that to be less than or equal to $200. and we'll see how many miles they can drive. So we're going to subtract 75 from both sides. Once we get the inequality, we go back to our solving. 0.25 m less than or equal to 125. Well, this is nice. Okay, so divide by 0.25. Divide by 0.25. And so m has to be less than or equal to, it's going to be like 500, but let me double check. 500, yeah. Okay, so now that's our inequality. That's how we solve it. What does it mean? Now we have to kind of interpret the answer. How many miles can they travel during the week and still keep within their $200 budget? They can drive up to 500 miles. There you go.